Most parents who want to send their kids to camp in the summertime have to pay hundreds, even thousands of dollars. But if your kid happens to be a really good basketball player, you probably won't have to pay a dime. Your kid'll go to camp, basketball camp, courtesy of Nike or Adidas. Those shoe companies scour the country for the best basketball talent, then compete like crazy to get those kids into their brand, offering free shoes, free trips, free camps to even younger players.
How old were you when they started singling you out? Were you just a little kid?
I was about 5th grade, 6th grade.
When we first met him in 1997, Tyson Chandler had just finished the 8th grade. But he and his teammates on the Southern California All-Stars were already sponsored and equipped by Nike.
You're all wearing Nike.
Yeah.
You have Nike on too, huh?
Yes.
You Nike men.
All Nike.
All Nike, all the time. Shirts, shorts, shoes, especially shoes. Why did Nike care so much about putting its shoes on Tyson Chandler? Here's why. He was already 6'10". And these days, if you're really big and really good, Nike and all the other shoe companies are after you no matter how young you are.
How young?
Oh, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old.
Sonny Vaccaro used to be in charge of finding young basketball talent for Nike. Now he does the same thing for arch-rival Adidas.
You seen the game? No, I saw.
What does Adidas get out of you going out and finding some brilliantly talented 10-year-old basketball player? What's in it for the company?
The stock goes higher. You know, the profits are better.
Why, if you find some 10-year-old? What?
Because what you do is you bring this person along, and hopefully he stays in the family.
So you're looking for the 10-year-old who is going to be Michael Jordan when he grows up.
Yes, we are.
And then he'll wear Adidas.
Hopefully.
And then all the kids in the country will wear Adidas.
That'd be very nice.
In the quest to find the next Michael Jordan before he starts shaving, Nike and Adidas have turned the summertime into a huge basketball bazaar, spending millions of dollars to corral every kid with a decent jump shot, betting that one or two of them will develop into superstars and human billboards.
That's tough.
As soon as kids are finished with their junior high or high school seasons in the spring, coaches armed with free shoes are waiting to recruit them for Nike summer teams or Adidas summer teams that will play all the way through August.
Move your ass and rebound. That's pathetic.
That guy is a Nike coach.
My man, McCurr.
Sonny Vaccaro has his own network of Adidas coaches, all trying to find and recruit basketball babies.
The competition really is between you, Adidas, and Nike. It's almost a head-to-head grudge match.
It is, obviously.
The competition is truly head-to-head in the first week of July, when Nike brings the cream of its crop, its best summer team players, to an all-star camp in Indianapolis. On the very same days, Adidas holds its all-star camp in New Jersey. The companies fight all year long to lure the best young players in the country to their camp and to keep them away from the other camp.
Is this thing out of control?
It's way out of control. And I don't know how you get it back in control.
Bob Gibbons has spent his life watching kids play basketball. He's a talent scout, and his newsletter rating high school players is a recruiting Bible for college coaches.
I mean, kids today play more games than the NBA.
Oh, is that true?
That is true.
Am I going too far to say that they're almost semi-pros? If they're having that kind of a grueling
I don't think you're
schedule?
going far enough. No one cares. No one really takes the time to say, what are we doing to these kids?
What they're doing, among other things, is taking them to Las Vegas.
Do that, coach. Told ya. I win every time.
Both Nike and Adidas have sponsored youth tournaments in Vegas. Hundreds of kids as young as 12 showing their skills on the court and strutting their stuff on the strip.
So how can a 14-year-old just be wandering around Las Vegas?
Because that's what they're allowed to do, Les.
Pass it!
For a long time, one of the most successful shoe company summer league coaches was Pat Barrett, Tyson Chandler's coach on the Southern California All-Stars.
Rotate!
Pat didn't work for any school or recreation department. He was paid by Nike.
I read somewhere that they give you that you get $100,000 from Nike. That's not true. Ballpark? Is that the right ballpark? We're in the neighborhood. The neighborhood, okay.
For Nike money in the neighborhood of $100,000 and perhaps another $50,000 in free equipment, Pat's job was to find young players like Tyson and brand them with the swoosh.
Tyson, is he going to be one of the really great basketball players?
I think it's black up top.
Tyson's mother, Vernie, says he's always stood out from the crowd.
I remember when he started third grade, he was probably about 5'8", and he had problems sitting up on the desk because he was so tall. His legs were so long. He had a lot of problems.
Tyson, did the other kids ever tease you because you were so big?
Yeah, a lot. All through elementary, I got teased because everybody thought I flunked like 4 times. When I was in like 3rd or 4th grade, everybody thought I should have been in junior high with the 8th graders.
Well, you're smiling today, but it wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny then.
It was painful.
Yeah, it was.
If it was hard for Tyson to handle classmates calling him a dummy, imagine him trying to cope with coaches and colleges and shoe companies all trying to get a piece of him in grammar school.
These are letters.
At an age when the only mail most kids get is birthday party invitations, Tyson got recruitment letters from UCLA and Arizona and Syracuse. They wanted him for later. Nike already had him.
That's some of my basketball shoes and some of my
Nike was betting that giving Tyson all those $150 a pair shoes would keep him loyal when he made it to the big time. And Nike covered that bet with far more than just free shoes. Pat Barrett used Nike money to outfit Tyson head to toe, to fly him to basketball showcases around the country, to feed and house him, and to act as coach, chaperone, and stage mother.
Be aggressive, move your feet, let the game come to you, okay? Everything will be fine.
Is it corrupting?
Yes, it's corrupting, in my opinion, and
of the values of these young people?
Yes, I definitely think it is.
The folks at Nike and at Adidas insist they're helping kids. Sure, they may focus on a kid like Tyson, but they say in the process their youth basketball programs are keeping hundreds of others off the streets and out of gangs and putting good shoes on the feet of kids who otherwise wouldn't have them.
It's important for us to provide wonderful opportunities for kids to play great basketball.
Meet Ralph Green, a Nike corporate executive. To hear him talk, you'd think Nike wasn't even in the shoe business.
Our intensity and our passion for what we do is born out of, is from the sport of basketball outward. There are young kids.
Come on, it's selling shoes.
Sure it is. No, hold on, Leslie.
Mr.
It really
Green,
is.
it's selling shoes. Everybody knows it's selling shoes. So.
It's a very simple formula for us, and it really does start with performing and being passionate about the game first and the athletes first.
Selling shoes first.
No. It's the game first and the passion for the game and understanding what athletes want.
This is what they're trying to promote. That Nike loves the game. That's the image they want to project.
I don't see them giving their product away to schools that do not have good players. If you were to do a study on this, you would find that they love the schools that have the top players the best.
Up top.
And Pat Barrett is far more willing than his corporate bosses at Nike to admit that this game is all about selling shoes.
What's in it for Nike to have Tyson Chandler be a Nike kid?
If Tyson goes to school and he's the best player around, great ball. If he's the best player at 14, all the kids see what he wears, they're going to go out and buy that stuff.
That's why they run all the summer leagues and summer camps and tournaments. But they are just part of the Nike and Adidas networks. Both companies also have their hooks in high school basketball teams all around the country. There are more than 100 Nike high schools and 100 Adidas high schools that get free shoes, free uniforms, free equipment, and often cash for the coach. In return, Nike and Adidas get exposure, loyalty, and a pipeline for promising players.
I hear you're going to a new school next year.
Yes, Dominguez.
Dominguez
High School.
It's a Nike school.
Yeah, it is.
People in Compton, California may think Dominguez is a public school, but because its longtime coach had a record of producing stars, in the basketball world, it's a Nike school.
Why don't they just make the schoolies in a Nike school?
because it's not high profile enough. The school that he will go to will be one of the top high schools in America.
Top high school in America for basketball?
Basketball, yes.
You don't mean academic?
No.
You never mean academic?
No. This has nothing to do with academics at this level.
He plays for a Nike league team.
Mm-hmm.
He is moving to another high school from where he lives. He's moving to a Nike high school. I mean, this kid's surrounded.
He's surrounding himself with opportunities to play. Tyson's trying to make the best for himself, and he's making smart moves.
He's 14 years old. His coach is telling him what to do. He's 40. What does he know? I mean, he doesn't orchestrate it himself.
Well,
he's a
don't
child.
count Tyson short. I mean,
I'm not
please.
telling he's 14 years old.
No, but he does know basketball.
That may be all he needs to know. More and more, the best teenage players are turning pro right from high school. Take Tracy McGrady. He went right from starring at the Adidas camp to starring in the NBA and a multi-million-dollar lifetime endorsement deal with Adidas.
Now, what that legend does, that every kid that came to camp this year wanted to be Tracy McGrady.
And I think that may indirectly prevent them from really studying and applying themselves in grade school to get an education.
And the vast majority of those kids aren't going to make it in basketball.
And the vast majority.
And then they're not going to have basketball or an education.
Exactly. When the ball stops bouncing, what do they do?
In 1997, the ball was really just beginning to bounce for Tyson Chandler, but the expectations game was already well underway.
All the college coaches saw him play this summer, and all of the top ones, don't think he's going to play a day of college basketball. That's their opinion.
It must really be a lot of pressure to have to be 14 years old and everybody telling you, the coaches writing you and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Do you worry sometimes about what this is doing to your kid?
Yes, I do. I worry because I don't want him to move too fast. I still want him to be a kid.
He is a kid.
Yes, but a lot of people overlook that because of his height.
Tyson's mother is worried that things are moving too fast for her son.
Then why doesn't she just say, no, he's my son. I'm going to keep him here in San Bernardino, California, and let him go through the normal process.
You think he'd be discovered anyway?
Oh, he's already discovered. If you're 6'10", coming out of the 8th grade, the world knows. I mean, Pat Barrett wasn't, Christopher Columbus. The world knew who Tyson Chandler was.
5 years later, even more of the world knows. Right out of high school, Tyson was the second pick in last year's NBA draft, and he just finished his rookie season with the Chicago Bulls. Even before he signed with the Bulls, he inked another multi-million-dollar contract, an endorsement deal with, you guessed it, Nike.